let me tell you something, guys. These 10 fragrances are no joke. These are highly addictive and super sexy smelling. I gotta admit, I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for fall. I'm ready for winter. I'm ready to start wearing some of these sweet fragrances. I've been picking a lot of them up, gearing up for my fall and winter rotation, and I just can't help myself. I wanted to put a video together showing you some of these fragrances, which in my opinion are super addicting and just so hard to beat. When it comes to a topic like this, we're going to be talking about sweet fragrances here. Obviously, fresher scents, yeah, they do smell great and they can have an addictive quality, but there's really something about these sweet fragrances that just give it such an addictive, alluring, and sexy smell. And with fall right around the corner, I'm sure you guys are ready to start gearing up for your rotation as well. So I will provide links to all the fragrances mentioned down below in the description, and if you like videos like this, make sure you get subscribed and leave a like on this video. I really do appreciate it. Now, let's jump into this one. First fragrance up, we have a fragrance from by Kilian. This one here was one that I got from a sample, and it was an instant love for me. Smelled it over a year ago and just recently got a bottle of it. This one is Apple Brandy. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance and a gorgeous bottle to match. I love this stuff. It is so good. It's so addictive. It's so alluring. What's interesting about this is there's actually no apple note. Look on Fragrantica, look on by Kilian's official website. There's no apple note. The way they did it basically was they blended some things together to create an accord that smells like apple, and this smells like apple. This smells like the name. No other way to put it. The name is a perfect description for this fragrance. It smells to die for. You have to have a sweet tooth to like this scent, but if you do, you're gonna love it. You also have to have, you know, pretty deep pockets to pick up these scents. I bought mine just officially directly from by Kilian's website. So you are paying a pretty penny, but it's worth it 100% in my opinion. Gorgeous smell, Apple Brandy. Moving up next, we have Armani Code Absolu. This is a nice vanilla and tonka bean based fragrance. Kind of gets compared a little bit to Armani Code Profumo, and I do see the comparisons, but they are completely different in my opinion. Profumo is a bit more playful. This one, Absolu, is a bit more well-rounded, and it's almost a bit more grown up and mature. Still is very sweet, so some may argue that mature thing a little bit. Typically with the sweeter fragrances, sometimes they will get to be labeled as more youthful and playful smelling, but here with this one, there's just a really nice, sexy edge to it and a little bit of a mature, grown-up edge to it that just makes it smell to die for. Another fantastic scent. And again, if you like sweet fragrances and you're looking for something to pick up for this fall and winter to just wear and enjoy and have it work for about anything, Armani Code Absolu has you covered. It is available on discounters, and that link will be below. Following that, we have one of my favorites from last winter, Azzaro Pour Homme Intense. So this smells just about nothing like the original Azzaro Pour Homme, the aromatic fougere. You still do get a little bit of an aromatic fougere classic feel in here, but a lot of what you're getting is this boozy, cinnamon, spicy kick. So it's definitely a cooler weather evening flanker of the original Azzaro Pour Homme, although it could be worn in the daytime as well. But when I smell this one, I think of like a sexy, alluring, seductive evening in a fall or winter time of the year when it's cold outside. That cold weather really helps to tame this one down because it is going to be primarily, to me, a warm, spicy scent, but it does smell incredible and very, very addicting as well. This one really surprised me because you can get these for around $30, I think, $30, $35, and that's a killer price for the quality of this and also just how unique and good it smells. If you like warm, spicy stuff and alluring, seductive, addicting stuff, check out Azzaro Pour Homme Intense. Moving up next, we have this guy, Ultra Male by Jean Paul Gaultier. This is a sweet fragrance by definition. When you ask me, you know, hey, I want to get into a really sweet fragrance, what would that be? My mind always goes to Ultra Male. This is the sweetest fragrance that I own out of everything that I have. And some may think that's a good thing, some may think that's a bad thing. With this one especially, you have to like sweet stuff to like this because this is completely different than your fresh, aquatic, blue fragrances. But this one does smell really nice. And for me, it is unique. even though you're probably laughing, or some of you may be laughing, thinking there's no way this stuff is unique. I mean, the pear note mixing with the others, the spices, the sweetness from the vanilla, the creaminess that this has, and of course that pear opening, there's nothing else out there like it. And there's really no other way to put it. Do I think it's a very youthful, playful, juvenile, scent that's very loud? Absolutely. But for me, that's why I like it. This is a guilty pleasure for me that I just love, and it is very addicting for me. Every time fall comes around, I can't wait to wear this one. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Moving up next, we have Mugler Pure Malt. This one is a nice, sweet, but also a little bit of a fresh scent. So there's kind of like a mixture in here with this one, but I can tell you it smells very, very nice. Great for the fall, great for the winter. It just got this like edge to it, this like almost playful, seductive, sexy edge to it that just makes it smell so good. Smelling it up in the air, it's just a nice, pleasant scent. These, again, can be had on discounters. I don't remember for sure what they're running for, but they are relatively affordable, so you can pick these up on somewhat of a budget here, and it is worth a shot. 100%. If you haven't tried this, give it a shot. Mugler Pure Malt. Following that, we have 1 Million Lucky. I've been really loving this scent, guys. I've seriously been enjoying it. For me, it smells so good. Just spraying it up in the air, it's just addictive. It just smells so good. That fruity freshness with a mixture of a sweet undertone is to die for, and it smells great. For those of you who don't care about smelling a bit young and playful, check out 1 Million Lucky. Following that, we have John Varvatos Dark Rebel Rider. This one is a warm and almost sticky, sweet, balsamic leather fragrance. Leather is one of the main players, along with a lot of the other sweetness in here as well. And you also do have just that signature John Varvatos smell that if you smelled a number of their fragrances, you'll pick up on as well. This one is very addictive for me. It was one that I enjoyed a lot last fall and winter, and it's one that I've been reaching for here lately, just picking up the bottle and smelling it because I do miss wearing it. And as soon as we start getting some cooler weather, I'm breaking this one out. Keeping it moving here, we have Parfums de Marly Herod. A nice tobacco, vanilla, spicy, sweet scent. I have to spray this one as well. You can get that vanilla right off the opening, and it has almost a little bit of like a boozy kick to it. I just noticed here spraying it up in the air. Just a slight booziness to that vanilla. And you also get that nice tobacco note. This one's a stunner, guys. Seriously, don't sleep on Herod. This is an incredible scent, especially for the upcoming fall and winter months. It's ultra sexy. It's super seductive. Great performer, great quality, and it's just a great scent if you like vanilla and you like tobacco. Second to last fragrance, we have Issey Miyake Nuit d'Issey Polaris. This is one of the newest releases in this line. I still need to get, Pulse of the Night. That one was a very well-received scent that I still haven't gotten yet, but I will purchase it and feature it. But I did get my hands on Polaris. I'm not going to talk about it too much here because I do want to do a dedicated review, and that's also kind of why I'm waiting for Pulse of the Night so I can compare them and see if there are any similarities. Ooh, that smells so good. It's got a bit of a smokiness to it. A nice woody, smoky, somewhat sweet scent. I don't know what the notes are, and I actually don't think there is any smoke or incense listed, so it must be from some sort of wood that's in here, but you do get a smokiness from the scent when you spray it on. It's mature, it's seductive, and super sexy smelling. Another fantastic release from Issey Miyake. This one is Polaris. And finally, last up, saving one of the best for last, not the best, right? We have some serious heavy hitters in here, but I can tell you this like $25 to $30 fragrance can compete with some of those heavy hitters. Maybe not quite as much as with something like Apple Brandy or Parfums de Marly Herod or Armani Code Absolu. Those are kind of my top favorites, and they really hold a special place in my heart. But this one, Salvatorre Ferragamo Uomo, this one smells super good, and it is very sweet. Very cheap as well, like I just mentioned, but a very seductive and sexy fragrance. It smells so nice. It's got pretty good quality for what it is, and it's definitely an ultra sweet, sexy scent. So guys, that's going to do it for me. That was 10 highly addictive and sexy fragrances. Again, can't wait to share some more of my fall and winter fragrances with you guys coming up as soon as we get farther into fall and winter. Trust me, you haven't seen it all yet. I'm still buying. I still have a lot there to go over with you guys. Just waiting to pull some of these bad boys out once we get actually into fall and winter. So thank you guys so much for watching and supporting all the videos. Make sure if you want to check out any of these fragrances, they will be linked down below as well. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you tomorrow night with another one. Take care.